needs to see. Let's dive in. Blade of the Immortal. This is a thrilling samurai action film directed by Takashi Miike. The story follows Manji, a highly skilled samurai cursed with immortality after a legendary battle. Haunted by his sister's brutal murder, he seeks redemption by fighting evil. When a young girl, Rin, pleads for his help to avenge her parents who were killed by the ruthless warrior Anatsu and his group of master swordsmen, Manji agrees. Their journey is filled with intense sword fights, pushing Manji in ways he never imagined. The script is well-paced, balancing action with depth, making for an engaging and emotionally charged story. The Shadow Strays. Codename 13, a teenage assassin, is suspended after a botched mission in Japan. When she meets Monji, an orphan boy, she risks everything to protect him. Fury, Haifeng. This Vietnamese martial arts film, directed by Le Van Kiet, follows Haifeng, a former gang member struggling to raise her daughter, Mai, in a remote village. Working as a debt collector, she tries to leave her violent past behind, but after Mai is falsely accused of pickpocketing at a market, she is kidnapped by ruthless human traffickers. Horrified, Haifeng learns the gang is harvesting children's organs for the black market. Determined to save her daughter, she follows them to Saigon, fighting brutal criminals in a desperate rescue mission. Though the pacing stumbles at times, the film delivers intense action and gripping drama, making it a solid action flick with strong performances. Big Four. This Indonesian action comedy, written and directed by Timo Tjahjanto, follows a by-the-book detective on a mission to uncover the truth about her father's death. A clue leads her to a remote tropical island, where she discovers his shocking secret. He was the leader of a group of assassins. Now, with dangerous enemies closing in, she has no choice but to team up with his former protégés, four retired hitmen desperate for one last shot at glory. While the film runs a bit too long, its straightforward story keeps things engaging. The comedy lands well, and the stunning cinematography elevates the action. Maria.
For a dead person, you look happy.
Directed by Pedring Lopez, this Filipino action thriller follows a former Black Rose Cartel assassin who betrays her employers by refusing to complete a mission. Marked for execution, she fakes her death and disappears, building a new life in the shadows. But when the cartel discovers she's alive, the hunter becomes the hunted. Now she must fight back with deadly precision, seeking revenge against those who want to take everything from her. While the film leans on familiar action movie cliches, its strong script and outstanding cast keep viewers on edge, proving that even well-worn tropes can be thrilling when executed well. Nope. By Bust. Directed and co-written by Eric Maddie, this action thriller follows anti-narcotics special operative Nina Manigan, the sole survivor of a drug raid betrayed by corrupt cops. Fueled by vengeance, she joins a new mission to take down Manila's ruthless drug cartels. But when their operation in the city's deadliest slums spirals out of control, enraged civilians turn against them. Trapped between brutal gangsters and furious mobs, the squad has no choice but to fight their way out, one bloody street at a time. Though the story unfolds predictably, its intense action, raw characters, and relentless fight sequences make for a gripping and unforgettable experience. Revenger. In this South Korean action film, directed by Lee Song-won, Detective Kim Yul seeks revenge on mob boss Carlos Kun for his family's murder. But his attempt fails, as he's arrested and sent to Sura Island, a brutal prison for the worst criminals. There, he discovers Carlos is also an inmate and sets out to finish him. Along the way, he meets Jin and his mother Meili, who hates Yul for imprisoning her. However, after Yul saves Jin from Carlos's men, she forgives him. With Meili and other prisoners, Yul battles Carlos's ruthless gang. The final showdown is intense, and though the story is weak, the world-class action scenes make up for it. Kill Boksoon.
잠깐.
This is a crime action film written and directed by Byo Sung-hyun. It follows Kill Boksoon, a single mother and one of the world's deadliest assassins, known for her flawless 100% success rate. She works for MK Ent, led by her mentor, Cha Min-kyo. While they share mutual respect, she knows he could turn on her at any moment. As her contract renewal approaches, she gets caught in a brutal kill or be killed situation, forcing her to question her loyalties. Despite familiar emotional themes, the film remains gripping, with well-developed characters, strong performances, and thrilling action. Grandmaster.
He had to become one.
This martial arts drama follows the life of Wing Chun Grandmaster Ip Man, beginning in the 1930s in Foshan and later covering his escape to Hong Kong after the Second Sino-Japanese War, leading up to his death. The film opens with Ip Man reflecting on martial arts before transitioning to a thrilling rain-soaked battle where he defeats a dozen fighters. As he triumphs, flashbacks reveal his early training at 7, his induction into Wing Chun by Chan Hwa-sun, and his marriage to Chung Wing-sing. While some scenes feel slow, the film's breathtaking visuals, powerful performances, and outstanding cast make it a cinematic spectacle that martial arts fans will... Shadow Ying. Directed by Zhang Yimou, this Chinese wuxia film is set during the Three Kingdoms era, AD 220 to 280. It follows a great king and his people who face exile and long to reclaim their homeland. The king is ruthless and ambitious, using mysterious methods, while his general, a secretive strategist, prepares for the final battle. Palace women seek redemption in a world that rejects them, and a commoner, known as the Lord of all the World, becomes entangled in their fate. Though a bit lengthy, the film gradually picks up pace. With great visuals and meticulously executed action, it delivers a compelling and realistic cinematic experience. Rurouni Kenshin: The Beginning. Set in 1864, this Jidaigeki action film, based on Rurouni Kenshin by Nobuharu Watsuku, follows Kenshin Himura, a feared assassin known as Batosai. With his unmatched sword skills, he has taken over 100 lives in just 1 year. But when he rescues Tomoe Yukishiro from thugs at an inn, their growing bond leads to marriage, making Kenshin question his path to violence. He considers giving up his sword for love, but shogunate supporters won't let him walk away so easily. With intense sword fights, gripping plot twists, and a compelling storyline, this film is a must-watch. Don't miss Rurouni Kenshin: The Final for an epic continuation. Don't leave yet, because here are 3 other martial arts action movies that are an absolute must-watch, so make sure you place them on your watch list.
Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to our channel to see more videos related to movies and series suggestions.